Welcome back to Rise and Grind. I took a 6-month hiatus, which felt so good, and I'm going to give you a 30-second life recap here in a second. But can I just say, girl, it feels good to be back, Queen. I have been looking forward to this, and I really just wanted to dive back in so much sooner than this. But have you ever been on the brink of something and you just know shit is about to blow the fuck up? And for that reason, I have been in the blow up phase, and I just knew if I let everything come to fruition, shit was gonna be so fucking good on Rise and Grind, you guys. So here we are, we're back. I guess technically now we're like season 4. I don't know. Fuck the season, fuck the rules. No one gives a shit. Let me give you a 30-second life update, and I feel like one sentence will say it all. I had a baby, a whole ass baby in the middle of May. He's everything to me. Guys, becoming a mom, best thing ever. Okay, don't listen to everyone who bitches about it. Don't listen to everyone who says just wait. The experience has been magical. Have there been sleepless nights? Of course. Is there spit up on my sleeve right now? Of course. But overall, the love and joy and fulfillment that I feel in motherhood is chef's fucking kiss. And not to mention, I literally feel like I could take over the world. I just literally have never been more empowered in my life. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about business after having the baby, because I thought I was just going to basically want to like hide in my little like baby bubble cave. And even though I did high key do that for a few weeks, after that, I was like, bitch, I got to get back. Like, I have things to teach. I have a whole new perspective. I just feel so fucking good. So that probably was more than 30 seconds. If you were timing me, you're a hall monitor. Don't do that again. Okay. Love you. Today. Ooh, girl, today we are talking about how to detach from your reality. And this is from a manifestation lens. When you want to manifest things, it is so difficult sometimes to be like, okay, well, I want to be a fucking millionaire. I want to have a hot body. I want to buy my dream house. I want to be driving a fucking G-Wagon. How am I supposed to be doing that shit if I don't fucking feel like that person yet? And the key is detaching from your reality. And there is nothing, and I mean nothing, like the newborn phase, like the infant phase, that teaches you how to detach from your reality. If you still want to be manifesting big shit, if you still want to have identity out of motherhood, that literally is the key, detaching from your reality. The law of detachment, that might be another way to say it. But today we're calling it how to detach from your reality and manifest that shit anyway. So I'm going to give you some practical tips as always. We're going to do a little exercise together as well. And I really just feel like if more people listen to this, they would have a much easier time manifesting and they would get what they want a lot quicker. So if that's you, if you are someone who's like, I don't understand how to do that, or I want to manifest things quicker, girly pop, you're in the right place. So let's get into it. Now, if you have listened to Rise and Grind before, you know that you are about to get a blend of woo, a blend of energetics, a blend of neuroscience, a blend of scripture. And so throughout this episode today, you're going to hear all sorts of different things because they are all the same. And I'm going to do an episode on this about how the Bible, scripture from the Bible, quantum teachings, energetics, and neuroscience basically all mimic the same exact shit. And I am so sick of those things getting pinned against each other in the online space and just in general. So if this is your first time listening, I just felt like that was needed to be said, right? Like a little disclaimer, you will hear scripture, you will hear science, you will hear spirituality. Okay, so let's get into it. Your reality is absolutely irrelevant when it comes to manifesting what you want. And the only reason your reality feels relevant is because you use it as an excuse as to why you can't have the things that you want. And here's the reason for that. Your brain does not give a fuck about what you want. It doesn't care about success. It doesn't care about riches. It does not care about growth or evolution. It cares about the comfort zone. It cares about safety. and whatever feels normal. And right now, your reality feels normal. And anything that challenges that, your brain is going to try to dispute. It doesn't like it. It doesn't want change. It doesn't want a dream. It wants to stay the same. So no matter how badly you might want things to change, it actually doesn't matter unless you change things at a neurological subconscious level. Because realistically, your circumstances don't actually define your reality like you think they do. Your nervous system defines your reality. So whatever feels safe for you and whatever feels normal for you is what's going to be perpetuated. And it's why you see women that stay in the same shitty relationship. It's why you see people stay in the same shitty job, because the devil you know is always what your brain is going to choose over the devil you don't. Although from my perspective, it's the devil you know versus the heaven you don't. But we could talk about that another time. Now, the good news is neuroplasticity exists. Yay! Oh my gosh, neuroplasticity. I feel like neuroplasticity is like the hero of this show. If you've listened to any other episodes, neuroplasticity is just like our knight in shining armor, always here to save us at the end of the day. Neuroplasticity is essentially just the ability to change your mind. And when your brain changes and your energy changes, then the frequency you emit changes and the things that you can attract change. And for my scripture biblical girlies, Romans 12:2, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Hello, neuroplasticity, before we even really understood what it was being taught to us through scripture. And let me just translate that for you. Do not allow the messy shit in your life to dictate how things go for you. Transform your mind, and then your reality will be transformed as a result of that. So when you focus on neuroplasticity, that allows you to detach from your reality. Then it's not about what's going on in your environment. It's not about what's going on right in front of your face. It's what's going on between your ears, baby. It's what's going on in your heart. It's what's going on for your body. It's what's going on for you energetically. And it actually has nothing to do with your circumstances at all. And I have proof of this firsthand. I know for a fact, if you followed me on Instagram in my early postpartum days, I would be posting on days where I straight up was up every fucking hour of the night, okay? And I know that my moms that are listening are like, girl, I remember those days, because every mom has them. Unless you were fortunate enough to have a night nurse or something like that. I did not, and I spent a lot of my time solo parenting. So there were days where I was getting up and I was choosing to see my life differently than it was. I was tired down to my bones, you guys, but I did not fucking care, okay? I was not operating from my current reality. I was operating from my desired reality. That doesn't mean I ignored my feelings. I would get up in the morning and be like, God, I am so fucking tired. Like, I am tired. And then you know what I did? I had a cup of coffee, I slicked back my hair, and I moved along. Because my purpose, my vision, my life is bigger than one night where I didn't sleep very much, or a few weeks where I didn't sleep very much. That is not what gets to dictate my mood or my reality. And if I waited for everything to be perfect, if I waited for everything to line up exactly like I wanted it to be, aesthetically pleasing, like all of these things, if I waited for that shit, I would never ever get what I want. Here I am, okay, it is a little before 8:30 at night. This is not the perfect situation. I would much rather be recording this during the day, but this is the time that I have. This is the time that I want to show up and serve my people. I'm covered in spit up, and because I am this type of person, I've made 5 sales this week. It's Wednesday, and all of them are new, and 2 out of the 5 are recurring for the next 12 months. Stop allowing your reality to keep you from greatness. Stop allowing your reality to keep you from your big fucking vision. And I love when people on the internet say that being Delulu is the Solulu, and it's literally true Lulu, right? It is so true. Being Delulu is the Solulu. That's it. Detach from your fucking reality. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. What matters is what you tell yourself, how you decide to behave, regardless of your circumstances, in favor of your big vision, your big life, and basically just having your richest, fabulous reality at your fingertips. And if you have tried to do this before and you've tried to think differently and then you don't really see results, really what's happening here is that the subconscious mind is the queen of your life, truly. If the queen is not on board, shit don't happen, okay? The subconscious mind has got to be in agreement with the reality you want to create in order for you to create it. That is the truth. That is the fact. It's backed by science. It's backed by everything. You have to believe that things are happening. Truly believe, and beliefs are stored in the subconscious mind. You have to believe that it's happening or it won't. Which is why no matter how many times you tell yourself, things will get better, or I'm gonna do this, or yes, I will work out on Monday, you don't fucking do it because at the subconscious level, your subconscious mind is just like not on board. She's not there, queen. So you have to change that. You have to shift your subconscious mind to be in alignment with the reality that you want and detach from the reality that you have at a conscious level. And it's not really as difficult as it sounds. It's relatively simple, but it takes consistency and it takes a level of surrender that not a lot of people are willing to rise up to. So let's do a little exercise where we allow your conscious mind to detach and your subconscious mind to align to the frequency and the reality that you desire. So here, at a conscious level, I want you to repeat after me. I don't care about this reality. I create what I want, period. That's it. I don't care about this reality. I don't give a fuck about this reality. I don't care how things look right now. I create what I want. And I actually shared this. I shared this on TikTok today, actually. And I said that not getting what I want is quite literally as unfathomable to me as getting up tomorrow and robbing a bank. I'm never like, oh my God, but what if I rob a bank today? Like that phrase is just as unfathomable as, but what if I don't get what I want? What if I don't make the money? No, okay. I'm not gonna fucking rob a bank because I'm not a bank robber. And I'm not gonna not get what I want because that's not who I am at the subconscious level. That's not what I believe. I believe that I am not a bank robber and I believe that I am someone who gets what I want. So how did I shift into this? When this did not used to be me, by the way. I was not like this. I was the why am I not getting it? Why is it not here? Why am I not making money queen? And now I'm not because of one simple thing, and that is subconscious reprogramming. And we're going to do that live right here, right now. So close your eyes, take a breath. And I want you just to fully feel that shit in your body, just completely relaxing as you exhale. And in your mind's eye, I want you to picture the reality that you want like it's real right here, right now. And if it feels far away, I want you to picture yourself reaching out to it and yanking that shit closer to you until it's so close you're in it. And when you're in it, you're going to make the colors more vibrant. You are going to sharpen the picture. You're going to turn up the volume so you can hear what you will hear, see what you will see. And I want you to experience it in the present moment. Here we are. I am here. This is my life. This is what I do. This is what I have. This is how my life gets to be now. And I want you just to repeat this feeling for 3 to 5 breaths. Deep body inhale, full body exhale, and just allow that feeling to intensify and intensify. Turn up the dial. And I don't give a fuck if your baby is screaming in the background. I don't care if you are surrounded by chaos. That's not real. Detach. take one more breath, allowing this feeling to just fill every cell, every fiber of your being. And then open your eyes. And let me tell you why this works. And I have broken this down in great detail in other episodes, so I'm going to give this to you in the abridged version. Your brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. It has no idea. It's like a dumb little computer that only knows what you tell it. So if you tell it that's your reality, whatever you just saw in your mind, if that's what it thinks is your reality, it starts to change the identity that you have at the subconscious level. So instead of someone who is living in chaos, who is hating their life because their baby is screaming, you are the person in your mind. You are the queen who has what you want. And then what happens when your identity shifts at a subconscious level is your reticular activating system, or the filter of your brain, starts to make everything but that reality unimaginable. Like there's just literally no way it's not yours. And that is how neuroscience helps you manifest every single thing that you want. And because your brain doesn't know what's real or what's not, you can tell it every single day, here's who I am now, here's how my life gets to be now, and then you start to behave accordingly. And when you behave accordingly, you attract different things, you attract different opportunities, and therefore you have a different reality as a result of all of this subconscious shifting. And what makes it work so well is the combination between visualization and emotional connection. The emotional connection that you feel when you see that reality strengthens neural pathways, speeds up the rewiring process, and therefore allows you to shift identities quicker than you would have been able to otherwise. And here is the thing about all of this. It takes consistency. Your brain has been operating the way that it is for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, however many years. One little session isn't going to change the game for you in one sitting. That's not how it works. I'm sorry. The brain doesn't really work that way. It can happen quicker than they say, which they say like a habit can take 66 days to rewire in your mind. No. If you have a strong emotional connection and you have a strong belief, it can be much, much, much quicker than that. But it takes consistency, daily consistency, and emotional intensity in order to do that. So, in order to make this shit happen even quicker, I have put together a fun, bougie advent calendar for you. And it is called the 12 Days of Hypnosis. 12 tracks, 12 days. It's all hypnotherapy geared toward money manifestation, and they are all backed by neuroscience, truly designed to rewire your mind. So this is not like love and light, ease and flow manifestation. If that's your jam, no hate, but that's not what this is. This is neuroscience, subconscious rewiring, and essentially hacking your brain in order to manifest the money that you desire and deserve. So if you are interested in that, I'm going to drop the link below. If you catch this before 12/12, the end of the day on December 12th, there is a pre-sale price. If you happen to catch it after the fact, it will not be pre-sale pricing anymore, but it is still a steal compared to what you're getting. So you are getting 12 hypnosis tracks designed to help you manifest money. And there are also 3 bonus tools already in there right now that you can access before the hypnosis tracks even start to drop. It is an EFT tapping script for money manifestation, journaling for money manifestation, and a recorded training with me on how to shift out of stress that money is causing you and into abundance instead. So again, 12 days of hypnosis. The link will be in the description box. Go snag it before 12/12 for pre-sale pricing. And even after that, it's still just absolute gold. So with that, my queens, I want to encourage you to detach from your reality. It doesn't matter what's happening in your reality. It matters what's happening in your mind and in your emotions. What you feel becomes real. What you feel becomes real. That's what you manifest. So feel abundant, feel rich as fuck, feel confident, feel whatever. That's what's going to become real. So with that, my queenies, I am hopping off of here. It is late at night and I am ready for bed and already looking forward to tomorrow morning's coffee. I know you already get it. If you know, you know. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm so glad to be back. This season is going to be fucking banging. I already have some guests lined up that are chef's kiss. And I will see you guys next week.